just standing there with your mouth gaping. You must be stunned and at a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all, Fontaine's most beloved star, Farina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me. Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you. Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do? Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much? It's pouring out here. Wait, the water levels aren't rising, are they? Wow, this would be the perfect location for shooting a film. The sun feels almost as hot as those studio lights I'm in front of all the time. Good thing there can only be one sun. Listen, there is a disturbing growling in the wind. That's the sound of a long-forgotten sea monster having a nightmare. Huh? Why is it having a nightmare? I don't know. Because fear has to manifest itself somehow? What a wild and desolate sight. Allow me to grant you the blessing of water. Good morning. Oh, must I really get up this early? Just let me sleep a little longer. Good afternoon. Where's my cake? What? I just had cake for breakfast? Well, I think it's been long enough. Good evening. Mademoiselle Crabalita has been muttering about getting in shape lately, and even said that she wanted to drag me along with her. I'm already eating much healthier than last month. I work very hard to maintain my figure. Hey, you can tell, can't you? I'm getting sleepy myself. See you tomorrow. Remember to wake me up on time. Who are these people at the tea party? Why, they are my loyal followers, of course. All right, I suppose I'll introduce them to you. This is Mademoiselle Crabaletta, my most adorable maid, although she accidentally cuts my outfits from time to time. This is Surintendant Cheval-Moran, my reliable housekeeper who keeps my busy life in order. And finally, the one keeping everybody in line is Gentilhomme Usher, my loyal conférencier. I may have allowed you to participate in my tea party, but you'll still need to work hard to gain their approval. I'm very confident in my singing skills, but there aren't many pieces of music that are worthy of my vocal prowess. I hope the creatives in the theater troupe get their act together and don't keep me waiting in vain. Given that we know each other, you may relax a little and needn't act so respectfully in my presence. Wait, what's that expression on your face? Don't tell me that you've never respected me from the very beginning. Fontaine's Opera House has seen several reforms, and with each reform, opposition was to be expected. As I remember, crowds would often gather in the Opera House making a ruckus. Then, one time, it became so loud my ears were ringing. I frightened them by stating, "I forbid anyone from discussing such pointless matters." I clearly remember Neuvillette tapping his cane on the ground at that precise moment, while the whole place immediately fell silent. Sometimes I can't help but inadvertently show my intimidating side. I hope my people understand. I really like the Lumitoile. Those creatures can glow and shine in even places where no one sees them. That's what I call a true star. If only there were an opera about the Lumitoile, then I could literally play the role of a lovely rogue starfish on stage. Of course I know Linny and Lynette. I used to frequently attend their magic shows. Though they're very popular, they're still much less popular than me. Only my performances would draw a completely sold-out crowd. Even standing tickets would be out. But now, I've already decided to hang up my acting career, so it's perfectly normal for my popularity to decline. I'm very grateful to Nervilette for all the hard work he's done for Fontaine in the past few centuries. It seems he doesn't intend to investigate my crimes of deceiving the people. Anyway, we're no longer working in tandem. And it's been a long time since I've been to the Palais Mermonia. I imagine that this is good for both of us, right? Have you tried Navia's macarons? I have to admit that her skills in dessert making are comparable to mine. The design she paints on the macarons is so cute, don't you think? Not to mention the texture and sweetness. They truly are a work of art. How does she do it? Does it really all boil down to talent? Ugh, I can't believe I'm feeling a little jealous. I'll have to ask her for some tips next time. She's a very strong person. Strong people will always manage to keep themselves together no matter what happens, acting like everything is fine. Doing so prevents other people around them from needlessly bearing additional pressure. I saw the duel between Callus and Clorinde, and I can say that in this respect, Navia is becoming more and more like her father. The knave? Who's that? Oh! Died already. Forgotten about her. Keeping such a terrible figure like her in your mind will only give you nightmares. I've often seen Charlotte busily running back and forth lately. She still seems to be hoping to arrange an exclusive interview with me. No matter how many times I refuse, she still hasn't given up. To be honest, her persistence made me angry at first. But then she told me with a resolute look in her eyes that she wanted to let people understand the real Furina, and that she believed people would understand my troubles. I don't know how to respond to her kind intentions. I suppose she might be right, but I'm just not ready yet. I haven't communicated with him much, but Nervilette claims he's trustworthy, so I suppose he must be a good person. Oh, come to think of it, I've received some tea from Wriothesley before, and it was exquisite. As I remember, Clorinde isn't very talkative, but she has stood by me and protected me on several occasions, so I trust her very much. I do miss her ever so slightly, but I don't have any real reason to see her now. Oh, right! I should invite her to my next tea party! Oh? You've met my pâtissière suprême? Thanks to Escoffier, I used to have my pick of delectable confections, even beyond Gâteau de Bourg. Unfortunately, after everything that happened, I can no longer afford what the Palais Mermonia was paying her. Oh, don't worry, we're still in touch. I like to send her homemade dishes of my own. I even invented a new one not too long ago. Hara fruitfish jelly macaroni. Sounds good, right? I'll make it for you sometime. You're interested in hearing about me? I suppose there's no helping that. After all, I was once the biggest celebrity of all Fontaine. Every day, countless journalists would come flocking around me, trying to get the inside scoop on my personal life. So I have loads of experience rejecting them. Of course, I don't intend to use this experience on you. With the right delicacies, I might be willing to exchange some of my secrets. Someone recently recommended me to try surfing, so I went and gave it a shot. Keeping balance on the rolling waves was a little tricky at first, but I managed to get the hang of it pretty quickly. Maybe I'm just a natural surfer. Anyway, feeling the wind and waves up close and riding along the horizon was rather amazing. You should give it a try. If you have time, could you tell me more about your journey? I would love to hear all your fantastic stories. How should I put it? I easily feel interested in all kinds of things, but it isn't long before I feel bored again. Perhaps the more easily enthusiasm sparks, the more quickly it fades. But when I'm with you, I seem to constantly feel happy. Such an amazing feeling. People love talking about the past and often regret the beautiful things that have now faded into history. They also love to talk about the future, as if they're willing to sacrifice everything for an uncertain tomorrow. I don't agree with their way of thinking, yet I also feel very envious. I once lived in a world without a past or a future. To cope with that anxiety, I tried to create and act out a stronger, more godlike version of myself. Over the centuries, the stronger role I tried to play gradually merged with my real self. Even I can't separate the two now. But perhaps there's no need to distinguish them. Experiences of the past have formed who I am now. And that flawed performance has also become the most important part of me. The Queen's Crown still doesn't have a sequel yet? Pity. A classic like that, where justice overcomes evil, never gets old. What sauce should I pick for my macaroni tonight? No one complains about exquisite confectionaries, but it'll take a lot of effort to make some that I like. Listen carefully. Desserts are like operas. Everything from choosing the characters to imagining the setting requires a lot of effort in order to make the final performance a hit. Simply put, I detest most of those creative dishes. I have tasted many wonderful dishes throughout the years which did nothing but leave me with some moments that I never want to look back on. Oh, what a rich aroma and delicate texture! I didn't expect you to be such an accomplished cook, with a refined taste as well. Too ordinary. Such an uninspired dish will never have my approval. Ugh. Is this what you usually eat? Seems I'll have to share some of my macaroni with you. Happy birthday! Here, please take this ticket as your gift. It's a VIP seat to see Happy Day. Just don't forget to show up to the performance. What's Happy Day? Well, I wanted to keep it a surprise. But it's an opera that I've rehearsed personally. It's about a big group of people that gather together to celebrate a certain, very important person. You understand now, right? Just don't forget to come. I'm really not accustomed to using a vision. Oh, why don't you teach me? I nearly forgot. You've never used a vision either. The strength gained through my own hard work is truly fulfilling. Thanks for your support. That's more like it. As expected, my dazzling side comes through in any situation. I didn't know you cared so much about me. Does that mean that you still need my power? But given the way I am now, there's a chance I won't be able to give you everything you need. All you really care about is me? In that case, then let us act out our future journey together.
in here. Want to split it? Just kidding. You can take it. Bring it!
Ring cutter, know my soul. Receive my sympathy.
All right. Take heart. You toil not in vain. Bring it!
Let me read your verse.
Take heart. You toil not in vain.
Right here. Emerge. This one's got your name on it. Look at this treasure hunt.
about this? Your move, shall we?
Stay your hand.
Rain outlines your fate.
Rain of bullets!
Witness power. Rushes the moon. Get with me.
Take heart. You toil not in vain.
I will.
Right now.
This was new.
Watch out!
This was new.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Bring it! The world wishes you well.
I'm keeping a lookout. Don't worry, there's no ambush.
Oh, Gramps and Paimon. I knew those were voices I recognized.
Browse! Browse!
Ha! You're here at the resort too? Man, it's been a while.
Yep. Chaska told us you've been working here. Guess we were bound to run into each other at some point.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, this place has a nice vibe to it, don't you think? I hear everyone's been having a blast.
Definitely. With any luck, it'll only get better and we'll get even more. What about you two? How's your work going?
Not bad. The Saurian staff and the Aphids are all in good health and full of energy, so we had some free time on our hands. Thought we'd take a look around.